Guys, data visualization and building dashboards and all this digital marketing reporting is going to change forever with this new tool I found. It's mind-blowing what this tool can do. And as a digital marketer and marketing analyst myself who builds very technical dashboards for leadership, I am blown away by this tool. This is AI tool that I'm not sponsored by, I'm not affiliated with. It's called the Bricks, but I discovered this and it's incredible. You can write a text prompt and then it could build you a dashboard similar to the dashboards that I will build for leadership. So we're going to cover this tool briefly and concisely because I know you have short attention spans, and we're going to go over some of the major challenges and issues because I still think this is like a year away at least from really overtaking some of the stuff that I do full time, but I think it's coming. And we're going to cover like how you're going to prevent this from taking your job, and leveraging it the best you can. So here's the one paragraph prompt I gave it. It was pretty short. I usually give like essay long prompts, but just to try it out and demo it for you guys, I gave like a non like detailed prompt. I usually can write a full page of stuff for my prompts to get very specific. But within that, it was able to use dummy data and create this entire dashboard filled with line charts, bar charts, key insights, good designs, colors, tables, and everything. Now, this is mind blowing because I typically use drag and drop interfaces and things like Tableau, Power BI, Looker Studio to build this, and it takes more time. And this was able to be generated in 5 minutes after I prompted it. Now, the big challenge though is, first off, it uses you can only attach like a hard copy file, like a Excel spreadsheet, a Word document, something like that. For this tool to really take off, it needs to be able to connect to something like a Google Analytics 4 and all these actual data sources, maybe Facebook ads, pull in real data through the API, and then turn that into stuff like live dashboards where it's not a static dashboard, but the leadership team can play with it. There's like a timeline or date range at the top, and then you could change the time, and then all the numbers will ripple through. So I think that's the big issue right now. It's confined to just these hard files, but it's still pretty useful, and you can create a slide presentation with that as well. I think this is already being used by all these top names: ByteDance, Nvidia, PwC, Adobe. So a lot of these big brands are already on top of this, but it's limited, dude. Like, yeah, there's some big brands that use this, but like I mean, it's really limited. You're gonna have to be hard exporting like uh, I don't know, Excel spreadsheets from like Google Analytics 4 and then uploading it. That's so antiquated. So I still think it's like a year from like breaking through, and I'm sure the actual platforms that have their dominance now, or at least they should be, they're working on their own AI to make this happen before this tool does. But I think that's the real big breakthrough here, um, for when this will just take over um, our work, a lot of our work where we're building these dashboards. And I don't necessarily think that's a bad thing if you're able to just leverage this tool effectively, get on top of it, and find other ways you can still add value. Now, yes, this can be automated away, but what are the things that I do that this tool can't do? Strategy, coming up with the right metrics out of a sea of infinite choices of metrics to measure the success of a marketing business. And then the layout, the design, and the actual display of these metrics so that the right metrics are at the top in digestible ways, like choosing the right charts and all this stuff. I wouldn't say you should just fully rely on AI to do this. You need to be able to essentially uh, dictate and QA it to make sure it outputs the right things. So, guys, I could talk about this for ages, but your attention span short. So please follow me, subscribe for more content like this, and of course, reach out to me if you have any digital marketing strategy needs, or you need some advice getting a job in this industry. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Check out the bricks. I'm not affiliated.